Welcome team, today we're going to see how you can create your very own agent in Agentspace. Please note that this video is for internal purposes only and shouldn't be shared with your customers. If you want a customer-facing version of this, please reach out to your assigned AI sales specialist. The specific agent we'll build in this session is a demo storyteller agent. You set it up once, and every time you interact with it, you simply give it the name of your customer and of the people you'll be meeting, and it will create a fully customized, end-to-end narrative around how AI agents in Agentspace can automate complex business processes across their organization. This is an example of an end-to-end narrative created for GSK, where we follow the life cycle of a drug from R&D all the way to commercialization. You can see how we target different personas across the different business units. The demo storyteller agent helps us identify which Agentspace agent is the right one to be used by the different personas, and it will also give us prompts to use. Browse to go/Agentspace to open your personal Agentspace connected to all your enterprise systems. In order to create an agent, you navigate to the left-hand side panel. You simply need to fill in the instructions related to the specific agent of interest, and you can find a prompt repo at go/AI-prompts-library. The secret sauce of your agent is in the instructions section, whereas the first two simply help you remember what this specific agent does. Find the agent you're interested in and copy-paste the instructions. You'll only need to do this once. Once you copy the instructions, you can also use Gemini to further refine the prompt by clicking on Help Me Write. If you want to further ground the agent on internal data sources like Gmail or Google Drive, toggle on the Data Sources option and select all of them. And there it is. Your agent is ready to be used. Now that your agent is up and running, all you need to do is specify the name of your customer and the contact details of the people you'll be meeting, if known. This agent is industry agnostic, so it will work irrespective of what the customer industry is. The agent will use Google search and internal information to understand what industry your customer is part of, and it will create personas that would interact with specific agents in Agentspace. It will also give you the prompts to use for each step of the talk track. Let's walk through the analysis. Once you've identified the personas and agents, you want to run the prompts ahead of time. When you show the deep research agent, remember to double down on how collaborative this agent is. Given a prompt, the agent will propose a research plan that can be tweaked by the user before the agent actually starts to carry out its research. This is important especially from a change management perspective, as it gives the user confidence that they're not interactive with a black box, but they can actually work with it in an iterative way. The other thing to point out is that each piece of analysis is fully grounded in either internal data or external data surfaced through a Google search, and you can show the citations throughout the analysis. For text-to-structured data, the best way to demo this is via the Agentspace Assistant chat, which you access simply by starting a new chat. You can use the demo storyteller agent to create fictitious data in CSV, and you can then use the prompt suggested by the agent. In this part of the demo, you want to show Gemini's thinking, as well as the code that has been generated and ran behind the scenes to extract insights from the structured data table. The Idea Gen agent is by far the most complex, and usually the one that creates a wow moment, especially if you're speaking with a crowd of innovators. Each run can last up to a few hours, so it's important that you run these ahead of time. Here you want to talk about the goal of this agent, which is to formulate novel hypotheses. The demo storyteller agent will help you find the most relevant prompt to use, but you should familiarize yourself with how the ideas are generated and compared with each other. Reach out to the AISS team if you want to have further support on how to speak about this specific agent. Demoing this agent also gives you the opportunity to show the connection between the results from this agent and Notebook LM. You can easily export each idea's description to a dedicated notebook or add it to an existing one. When it comes to creating a no-code agent, this is exactly the same process that we walked through at the beginning to create the demo storyteller agent, only this time you'll use the relevant instructions that will resonate with your customer. Once you create the agent, you will find them in the agent gallery. Visit these two Go links to start building your agents. And if you found this session useful and want more, please reach out to the AISS UKI team.